Well, it took more than a year for an arrest in that case, and another family knows the frustrating wait for answers in a case involving law enforcement. 6 months ago, Ricky Resendez Jr. was hit and killed just a block from his home in the East End by a Harris County Precinct 6 deputy constable. That deputy has since been fired, and we're told officials are looking at criminally negligent homicide or manslaughter charges. But so far, nothing's been filed. No arrests have been made and no information released on the investigation. ABC 13's Shannon Ryan spoke with a family that doesn't understand why basic information is being kept from them.
We've been following this case since day one, pushing for answers for the Resendez family, but time and time again, walls that shouldn't exist have been put up. Just as day breaks on Houston's East End, the light pushes through the clouds. It's something the family of Ricky Resendez Jr. tells us they've been searching for.
I would say it feels like your world fell apart and you keep trying to look for the light to let you know that it's gonna get better, but you can't find it. That's what it feels like every day. When I wake up, when I go to bed, when I take care of Bambino.
Bambino still waits at the door for Brenda's brother.
I don't think I would want anyone else to experience this.
Ricky was killed here, just a block from the family's home last August.
Try not to take that road.
We try to avoid it.
A search warrant states after Precinct 6 Deputy Constable Rigo Vivar slammed into Ricky, he told first responders on scene that he had been driving on the wrong side of Canal Street. A witness estimating he was driving up to 80 miles per hour. Yet 6 months after the crash.
Correct. We know very little.
This is about all the family knows.
Anytime that we call, we don't get a response.
13 Investigates filed 18 requests under the Texas Public Information Act for information on and leading up to the crash.
Hey, how are you?
Everything from the deputy constable's driving history with Precinct 6 to text messages. Yet to date, no information has been released.
It's just not fair, you know? We believe in them. They're elected officials. You know, we choose them, and then it comes down to them just doing their job. That's all we want them to do. Do what you were elected for.
Precinct 6 dragged out releasing the documents. First came the clarifications. This one telling us our request for key phrases pertaining to the crash over a 4-day period was overly broad.
They need to do much better.
Eventually, they came back with cost estimates, asking ABC 13 pay them thousands of dollars to fulfill simple requests.
And that's just honestly very sad and quite disgusting.
After that played out for weeks, Precinct 6 finally told us that they could not release any information because the crash was under investigation. But the AG's office ruled against that claim, stating they must still release a redacted report on the crash. A ruling we've brought to Precinct 6 attention, yet they've still failed to comply.
It feels like it's compounding. It's mind-boggling that we have to keep asking people that are in charge of the law and of enforcing the law to not break the law. I haven't been able to get any closure at all, and just even trying to process or believe that my brother's gone. And when it doesn't feel like it's important or reality to anyone else who it needs to be important to.
Vivar was never arrested. Now, back in September, the Harris County District Attorney's Office, they told us that they would be presenting criminally negligent homicide or manslaughter charges before a grand jury within a couple of weeks. That still hasn't happened, and that was 6 months ago. Now we're being told to expect movement on the case sometime within the next month. Shannon Ryan, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.